A lot of digital audio workstations have this system of changing tools, and you can change tools with keyboard shortcuts and things like that. And when you first start using Logic, you'll probably discover that you have these tools up here. You have your left click tool that you can set to any one of these, and you have your command click tool that you can set to any one of these. I've used Logic for many, many years, and I've mixed a ton of things in Logic, and I almost never come up here to change these. There's way better ways than coming up here. And in fact, you almost never have to actually change a tool. So let me show you how I get away with that. First of all, if I click on Logic Pro and I come up here to settings and then general, under editing, there's this right here, fade tool click zones. And there's other click zones if you want to get into click zones, but I like having it set like this. All that does is make it so if I come to the end of a region, I can create a fade like this. And then if I'm within the fade, I can modify the fade like this. So if I zoom in a little bit, I'll show you what that looks like, modifying the fade like that, or I can create the fade from scratch just by going to the end and going like this. You can also right click on the fade and you can change it to something else. Like you can remove it. You can change it to a crossfade or a fade out, or a slowdown, which is here as well. Yeah. So there's a lot of cool things you can do. You don't have to come up here and find the fade tool. Another trick, which I just demonstrated, is holding Option and Control. Hold Option and Control, and now your cursor is this little magnifying glass. Click and drag over the region you want to zoom in, let go, and now you've zoomed into that. Option and Control, you hold that, click, and you zoom immediately back out. Super, super quick. If you want to turn something up or down, like maybe I want to turn this little guy down or up, a lot of people know that if they select the region, they can trim it with Command T, trim it with Command T, and now I have this region its own. I can come over here and I can actually change the gain on this region individually. However, I never do that. It's way faster to do it this way. So again, let's say I want to turn this little guy up or down. Here's what I do. If I want to zoom in, I just drag over it like that. Then I hold Command, that's my marquee tool, drag over it like that. Then I hit the letter T on the keyboard and I immediately hit G, which is going to actually select the gain tool. So I just do a T and a G. Now I have the gain tool and I can drag up or down to turn this up or down. I hit T and then T again to switch back to my pointer tool. Option and Control, click to zoom back out. So it looks like this. Ready? Zoom in, TG. Actually, I skipped one step. Let's try again. Zoom in, Command, drag over, TG, drag down, drag up, TT, Option Control, click to zoom out. Easy, easy, easy. You can zoom into something, you can select it, you can quickly turn it down or up. You can quickly zoom out. It's super, super simple. You don't need automation. You don't need to come up here to change tools. Technically, we are changing tools by hitting T and then hitting G and then hitting T again. But it's so much easier to just use the tools like that rather than coming up here. You can use the fade tools on the end. You can use Command T after you select a region to just cut it. You don't have to come up here and use the scissors tool. There's so many better ways than coming up and using the tools. So find your way around Logic without clicking on tools. Go right to the audio, do the thing you want to do. You can turn the audio view up or down in this upper right hand corner if you need to get a better view. But yeah, quick tips. Stop messing with the tools. Use the keyboard shortcuts, use the system, and become a master. Have fun with it.